Hello, in this video I'm just going to put together a couple of different card designs for you. Now the collection I'm using is a Pollyanna Pickering collection from the Crafty Witches. This is a digital download collection and it's called Sketchbook Collection Volume 1, and this is all British wildlife. Now on this download you have 10 different animals, and in each of the collection they all have their own papers, solid colours, tags, boxes, and lots of different shapes of toppers and also inserts that you can use. I've gone for two A5 cards actually for the Fox collection. So I've got all my mats and layers already cut out and attached together, but I will give you the measurements of them. So this is my A5 card, and on the inside I've printed my insert. I'm just going to attach that to there. So I'm just going to stick some double-sided tape on one side. And this I'm attaching to the front part of my card, so that when you open it up, it brings it just opens up quickly. There you go. I'll show you. So you pull the front open, and then if you attach this part, then you don't have the fold over. It doesn't hide anything, and whoever you're giving the card to can straight away see your message there. So that's the insert done. So I have 3 layers here. I've got a black layer, a white layer, and then one of the essential papers from the collection. Now the first layer, the black, measures 20.5 centimeters by 14.5 centimeters, and then each one goes down a 0.5 centimeter. So the white layer will be 20 centimeters by 14 centimeters, and the paper will be 19.5 centimeters by 13.5 centimeters. I'm just going to attach that to the front of my card. All that down, and then just move it around till I'm happy that's in the right position. And then I've got 2 strips here that I've made that I'm just going to attach on there. So again, 3 layers. So the black card is 4 centimeters by 12 centimeters. So the white card will be 3.5 centimeters by 11.5 centimeters, and then you've got 3 centimeters for the paper by 11 centimeters, and I've done 2 each. Well, I've done 2 each of those. I'm actually just going to use my foam pads and attach this to my card base with the foam pads. So that one I'm going to put there. And that one there. And then that one, just a little bit of a gap between them. For my topper, I've cut out one of the oval toppers. I'm afraid I don't have an oval die to do a matte layer, so if you do have one, you can always do a black matte layer or white. So because I don't have one, I'm just going to use it as it is, and just going to attach that just off to the side there. So I'm just going to need foam pads on this bottom part. Make sure that's enough. Yes, that's solid enough. Just going to attach that there so it's overlapping slightly. And then the sentiment, I've just done a black matte layer for it, and it says "just for you," and I'm just going to attach that. Don't want to hide the fox face, I think I'll just attach that there. Yes, it's quite a quick, simple card design there with the insert. Put that to one side. Now my next one is another A5 card, but this time it's going to be landscape. Again, I've got all my layers cut out, minus my insert. It looks like I've forgotten that. So this time I've only got 2 layers. And this measures 14 centimeters by 20.5 centimeters for my first layer. So my paper layer will measure 13.5 centimeters by 20 centimeters. That to where I want it, and then I have some more layers here. Sorry, my printer's going crazy. So I've got a strip layer there that's going to go straight across the center, and that measures, my black layer measures 5 centimeters by 20.5 centimeters, so the paper will measure 4.5 centimeters by 20.5 centimeters because it goes right up to the edge. So for this, I'm just going to use my foam tape. I'm just going to attach that there. Make sure it looks about straight. And then I got another piece of the first paper that we've used, and this time my black layer measures 14 centimeters by 9 centimeters, and my paper measures 14 centimeters by 8.5 centimeters, and that I'm just going to attach over both the layers. Just going to add some foam tape just to the top and bottom so it balances out. I'm just going to leave a small gap on the left side there and attach that there. So again, I'm using an oval topper, and if you remember, I don't have the dies to do a matte layer. So that I'm just going to attach straight across the centre there. I'm just going to add some glue to there. Okay, like that. And then I've got a black mat from my sentiment which says happy birthday, and I'm just going to attach that to there. It's just slightly overlapping the third layer. That's it, that's that card design. So that's the two box designs. One's a portrait A5 card and one's a landscape A5 card. So next is the little mice. So this one is actually a 6x6 card, but I've made it into a Z fold card. So you've got your front of your card and you just fold the front over like that, and then use your score pen just to burnish that down to make your Z fold card. On this one I printed off the 6x6 sentiment. You get the same size, 6x6 size, but you'll get one without any print in the centre too. So you can write your own message in there. I've made a black matte layer for this. So that measures 14 centimetres by 14 centimetres. So quite possibly I've cut the insert down just slightly just to fit on my mat. That's going to attach to the inside. And then I've made a mat just for the top. You can also do exactly the same in there too, but I've only just made the one this time. So my black matte layer measures 14 centimetres by 7 centimetres. So my paper layer will measure 13.5 centimetres by 6.5 centimetres. I'm happy with it. Now this is one of the cute toppers. I've printed the topper out twice and then I've cut around a couple of them, mice and the mug. I'm just going to attach it on there with foam pads. But first of all, my topper mat measures 9.5 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres, and I'm going to use foam pads just down here on the left side to attach to my card. Just going to place that there so it just overlaps, and then use foam pads to attach the extra topper that I cut out. Okay. Just attach that over the top of that image. It just gives a little bit of height and dimension to the card. And then my sentiment has a black matte layer to it, and it says hugs just for you. And I'm just going to attach that to the bottom of the card, just slightly overlapping the edge there. You can do them level, but I'm just going to do it slightly off to the side. So that's the 6x6 Z-fold card. And the next card is just a normal 6x6 fold. Now this time I've got one of the smaller inserts. I think this is a 5x5 insert, and I've made a black matte layer for it. And the matte layer measures 12.5 centimeters by 12.5 centimeters, and this is going in the inside of my card for my insert. I know it doesn't fill all of the centre of my card, but this is just how I wanted to do this card design. There we go. So for the front, I've got my black matte and my paper. I think this is one of the essential papers, and then my topper. I've also got a round topper, and then I've cut with my banner dies. I've cut a couple of banners out too. So my black matte layer measures 14 centimeters by 14 centimeters, so that'll make the paper measure 13.5 centimeters by 13.5 centimeters. So attach that to the front of my card base. There's that, and then I've got my little topper there. This time for the topper I've gone for 3 layers. So I've got my black matte, my white matte, and then my topper. So the black matte measures 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters, and the white matte will measure 9.5 centimeters by 9.5 centimeters, and then my topper is attached to them. So this I'm just going to put in the centre there, and I'm going to use foam pads. I'm going to attach that to the centre, and then one of the well, I think I cut this out from one of the other square toppers, but I've just used my circle dies and made a circle black map too, and I'm just going to attach that to the corner there. And because the main topper's on a foam pad, I'm just going to have to add a small amount to my circle topper just to keep it level. sorry, got my sentiment there. So like I said, these are actually banner dies. I've done 2 different sizes and attached them together. So I've got a black matte layer, and then this is one of the solid colours, and that I'm just going to attach down the side there. So again, because the top is raised, I'm going to need foam pads to raise this. Just make sure I get that on the right side. Attach that there, and then the smaller one, I'm just going to attach there. And then I've got one of the small sentiments. Well, I think I've cut the sentiment down, so I made a black matte layer for it, and it just says best wishes. And I think we're just going to attach that across there. Go like that. So again, this is a Pollyanna Pickering collection from the Crafty Witches Sketchbook collection volume 1, and from that collection we've made a couple of cards with the nest, which are these cute mice, and then the skull, which is the fox. I hope you like my card designs, and I hope you do come back to see some more designs with this collection. Thank you.